Yo, what is up, guys? It's Mikesterism here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little different. Before I even start, if you do enjoy the video at the end, please like the video. That'd be well appreciated. And also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit that notification icon. I do upload Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But let's go right into this. I have a very nice background. I love my background. Anime is life. Okay, calm down, Michael. Calm down. Okay, so today, if you haven't read the title, I'm gonna be showing you basically a little bit about how to edit. So I edit with Vegas Pro 15, and so I'm also gonna show you how to download that. Yeah, that's basically all. So let's go right in. So obviously, first thing you're gonna want to do is open your browser. Obviously, when I first watched a video on this, it literally, like, people take like 5 years to tell you how the hell to, download this thing. It's simple as hell, right? You go to this place. I'm gonna have it down in the description, so don't worry about it. You're like, but I don't know what it is. You're gonna see it. It's down there. Okay. You're gonna hit. Oh, which one did I hit? I forgot. I'm pretty sure it's how to install the software. And nope, that was the wrong one. Of course, it's right there in my face. You hit the big download button, and then here, I don't know what the hell it's doing, but it's like loading or something. But it's gonna automatically download like most things. Okay, now it comes to this screen, and there you go. Get into PC. I don't know what the hell. Just go with it. That's what's going on, right? So basically, yeah, it's just gonna download. Just wait for it. I already have it, so I'm gonna delete it. Okay, guys, so I got it right here. Getting into PC, Sony Vegas Pro, whatever. Okay, so basically, it's in a zip file. Really, if you don't have WinRAR by now, if you don't have WinRAR right now, you should really get it, because it's really necessary for a lot of things in the PC. You could download a lot of things from the internet, and most of them are gonna come in a zip file, so you're gonna need this, especially if you play Minecraft. I'm sorry, I just had to put that in there. So right, so if you go into this, you could just go here and extract here, but who cares about that crap? You don't even need to, really. You go into it, right? Sony Vegas. Okay, this is the so if you go here, it says int trial. Okay, let's click there. It's running. It's running. Right. I cannot execute because I already have it. But basically, it's simple. You open it up. It tells you, do you want to install this? You hit yes. You agree to the license, and then it tells you where it's gonna install it. You hit save to whatever desktop, whatever. You click next, and you click next again. I don't know. You probably click next like 5 times, and then at the end you're gonna have it's finished. But obviously, wait. You don't want to open it yet because it's not that simple. That is a trial. So now you gotta go. If you could even look in this install text. Run the setup, install it, close the program after installation is necessary. Copy everything from the patch folder in the installation folder. Is that what you need to do now? That's not how I did it. Yeah, you see, I was like, wait, there's something wrong here. You don't need to do that. You don't need to copy this into that. All you have to do is open this, which I don't want to open because it might have a problem and mess up my thing. I'd rather not that happen. All you gotta do is click here. I'm gonna stop. I didn't want to delete that or anything because it was just gonna be a hassle, to delete that and then reinstall it while I'm recording. Like, no, just I mean, if you've done any installs on your computer, you should know exactly how it goes. It's not that complicated. But once you do this, you can close it and you could throw it out forever. Right, so once that happens, also you see there's a lot of stuff on my screen. If you have a question about any of that, I don't use GIMP, just saying. But if you have any questions about this is the new Streamlabs OBS that I've been I think I've talked about it like once or twice in my videos. It doesn't show the time. It doesn't show the time that you recorded, which really annoys me, but it's good for streaming, which I do stream every Saturday. I'll have my a link in the description. I stream to Twitch. Good. So let's open Vegas Pro over here. If you notice, if you don't have to do this, it's just gonna show that. But here it says Team VR, something licensed by Team VR. That's what you want to see. If you don't have that, you're at. Okay, and this there's a lot of this comes up like every time, like upgrade to Vegas Pro 16. Yay! I wonder if they have a free version of this. This is Vegas Pro 15. Get accustomed to it. That's all I gotta say. Let's just go right in on how. What are you gonna do here? Like, how does this work? Well, first of all, you're gonna want to come over here. You can either go to this file open, or you can go file open. Literally, like, you just click on the file, open something. Okay, so I have everything saved in my desktop, content, whatever. Okay, I have my intro and outro here, so I'm putting my intro, right? See where this little marker is? That's where it's gonna add the video. So we're just gonna wait, click there. There you go. And it's gonna put in my outro. So basically, this is how I always do it. My outro. I mean, if you guys want any videos showing how I did this, well, my intro I actually edit it on here, so you can always check that out. And my outro I also did, but I had to make the actual picture in Photoshop. And if you can see my outro, I got this down here is from Photoshop. I had a blank background and I just put these there, and I just like put it under there. And then this I wrote in this software, and that's how I made it rotate and all that crazy stuffs. But yeah, okay. I'll show you that probably in a different video if you want it. Comment down below if you would like that. But let's go right here. Right in the middle is where I'm gonna add in my video, which for today I'm gonna edit the video that most likely, I mean, today is Tuesday. You should be watching this hopefully, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, Wednesday. So this video is already out. I'm probably gonna leave a link over there to the video that this is pointing to. I mean, that I'm editing here. So right, let me find that video real quick and I'll come back to you. Okay, so this is the BO4 video of what's it called, 9. I was kind of quiet during this video, so I'm gonna cut most of this out. I don't know how that's gonna go, but yeah, let's get started at the beginning. Basically, like wherever you click, you're gonna see this little bar go. If you click and hold, you can move stuff. I mean, it's pretty simple. Let's just go along with this. Goodness, this is, if you do like this, it's gonna, if you scroll, sorry, if you scroll with your mouse, though you can't see it even though I brung it up. But if you scroll out, it's gonna scroll out. If you scroll, you know, forward, it's gonna go in. Sit, you know, it's like normal things, except you don't have to hold control. All you gotta do is scroll in and out, no control, no nothing, because I know you're like used to that. But that's basic, right? And so basically, like, I'm gonna click over here so I can scroll in and it's gonna show. For some reason this is all wanked up. For some reason, I do not know why. I hate when this happens. Let's just, if you hit Control Z, you can undo things. There you go. I don't know what happened there, but that's what happened. So for this video, like I said, I was pretty quiet. So what I want to do over here is you can put up the volume, but it controls like the whole line. So, but the thing is that these are already all the way up. So if I put this all the way up, it's gonna be super loud. And did I buy the shotgun? No. You see, it's and imagine like this. Yeah, you don't want, it's too loud. So I'm gonna put it up to like 5 maybe. Let's hear it now. Still too loud. So what we can do, and we can like kind of scroll in. You can bring this down a little. That's about the normal sound that the intros are. Right. So yeah, you can just hit play. It'll go right through it. Goodness, this is loud. Fudge. Okay, right. So once that's through, come over here. Basically, the beginning, of every video that anyone makes on YouTube, there's quiet and probably speaking to yourself. I don't know. That's just me. It's just me. And I just look for the big shit yell.
Yo.
Though it wasn't really a yell in this case.
Yo. Yo.
Okay. What is up, guys? It was very quiet. So yeah. Goodness, what I'm like going ahead of myself. Right. So once you find a part that you want to cut into 2 segments, you hit S and it cuts that part. You see how it's now cut into 2 different scenes. I can drag this. I don't know why this is doing this. What did I click like something? Is this like active? No. What are you doing? There you go. I can drag this and they're totally separate now. Okay. And if you see this right here, notice that this also moves with it. Basically there's a auto ripple, so once you cut this, let's say I went here, hit S, and I deleted this scene, everything moves so that everything is all together. That's very useful. You do want to put that on, because if you're editing, turn it off and you do this, basically it's going to be left like that. And then you're going to have a big gap, and then you're going to have to do this every time you scratch something out. So that is very ideal. You do want it to be like that. So let's go back here. So basically if you want to, for some reason they don't cut together, so you have to go to the bottom. I don't know if it's just me, if it's just mine, but for some reason only the bottom cuts, so I have to come up here on the same line. It also shows it like, it kind of like, if you click here, sometimes it'll go like automatically to right where it is. So I click there too, and then if you right click, delete. It's simple. It's really simple. You delete there, and I don't know, I just added that delete for no reason, but it doesn't make a difference. It's gonna play through smooth. I don't know why I'm repeating this part like over and over again. It's very easy. You hit S. Oh, what are you doing? You hit S and that cuts. You hit S here. This cuts. It becomes 2 separate things, and you could delete it. And if you hit Control Z, it's just gonna take off. All right. Right. So another thing you could do is maybe you want to add a different scene. You can come here and you can put insert another scene. I don't know what you want to do that for really. Maybe you could put like this up here, and I mean just imagine you had another video, you could put that here. Yeah, I don't know, this is retarded sometimes. I feel like why is the bottom moving with it? I don't did I put something that makes it do that, or is that something that how it comes? I don't know. But whatever, you can always add another scene. Maybe if you can also you know show the opacity, so maybe you want to do like this to one video and then like half to another, or like another one raised to like 90% and one to like 50 or 40%, you know, show different videos. You can always do that, and you can go here and you can always delete the track. And the same thing for the audio tracks. Same thing. Sometimes if you want to insert a song, which I'm going to show you later, you can always insert another video track. Okay, so here at the end, usually when I do my outros, I always like to add the sound. I haven't edited anything really, but I just want to show you the sound real quick that you can add in. So at the end, for some reason, I don't know if it's, I'm pretty sure it's just my recorder. For some reason it didn't do it this time, because usually it's like a little extra. And also I forgot to mention that right here at the beginning, you don't, not to everyone, but you might want to check it. You might need to put like this, like a little more, a little less, depending, you know. You see, now like the voice matches up. You click here.
Yo.
You see that everything matches with your voice, so that's why I always put it up to 9 or 10. And then once you delete it, it's easier.
Yo.
And then you align it.
Yo. What is up?
And now for the rest of it, it's very nice and even, so you don't have to worry about that, you know, zigzag ladder staircase type thing, you know. Sometimes you get this in here and I don't know how the hell to get it out, to tell you the truth. whatever. Like I was saying before about the ending, I usually like to put music that matches the ending. Right. Okay, so usually what I do for the ending is I add a separate, let's see, insert an audio track, and I go over here and I find my audio, the song for the end. Let me find that real quick. This is the song. It might be a little shorter than my outro. We'll check now. Where's my outro here? That is not the outro. And if you hold control and you can kind of like, because sometimes this is a little weird, having 3 different tracks, and you can also bring this up if you want to make it a little easier. Okay, control and scroll. Okay, whoa, nope. What are you doing? Oh wait, I did. I have it at 5. Okay, you get control and you scroll up, right? Why did this one get smaller? I meant for this one. Okay, yeah, whatever. So you can scroll this up, make it a little smaller, make this one maybe, make them a little, maybe a little bigger. Scroll up, and there you go. Now you have them all in one, or you can have them all. I usually just have them all like this, and then just like scroll in between them. But it's easier the other way. But it's kind of finicky when you always have to do like this little, have to play this little game of try to make them even so they all fit in the screen at the same time. Like, it's kind of annoying, but I mean, it's something you sometimes have to do, but whatever. Let me find where my outro is. So this is my outro, game over, whatever. Okay, so once I get back to this screen, I like to play this music, so I'm gonna extend this till the end if I can. And basically it's just gonna loop. If it's a music track, it's just gonna loop over and over again. And basically what I like to do is I like to align it with my end track. So let's see. Obviously you're not gonna hear me, you're gonna hear the song. And I'm being called. Yes! Yeah, Mom? Yes? Yes? Okay. Right, so let me try to align it with the song that's at the end. I know like around where it is, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me see. Let me bring it out a little more. Somewhere around here. Around here is the climax where the second part happens. Let me put this down a little because you probably can't even hear me. Safe and sound. Bum, 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 bum. That's basically right around where my ending starts if you listen to the ending. So I'm gonna try to align it my best to see if I can. So right there, I'm gonna delete this part and I'm gonna put it right where that is. And right where my outro is, right? So right around here, it starts the first time, it loops again, and by this part, by the exit, which obviously this is not my exit, I'm gonna cut it out right now. And then right here, so it gets a little louder. I like to put this for the end music, and then once this goes around, it like transitions into the ending, which I very much like. Put this down a little more. Usually I like so that it's like a little quieter than my voice. And see, you know what I mean, like the end games, you guys. Right, so let me put it down just a tiny bit more. I'm gonna try a lot. It's a game. You have to kind of play with how you want it to be. So that's basically most of it. So the last thing I want to show you really is really simple. So basically, we're gonna add a video track real quick. And if you go to Project Media, and also you can move these if you didn't know. Maybe you want to see this better. If you go to Project Media, that shows the different things you have. So here I have the intro, the outro, the actual gameplay, and the song. And like, I don't know, if you want to add more of something, you can always do that. Maybe you delete it by accident, you could always add it in, or you could just press Control Z, whatever. I really see, I hardly use this much, but you can do that. Transitions, you can use transitions, and it's kind of like in between, like in the beginning here, where I make that first thing, you can put transitions in between two scenes. But I hardly use them because sometimes it just makes the game, it makes the video a little laggy, so I don't like to use it too much. But if you go to the bottom here, this is the wrong place, not transitions. If you go to media generators, you can either go to titles or title legacy or whatever. So hit here. I don't know what's taking so long. And there's a lot to pick from. You could do something, yeah, like this, like that. Drop. There's a lot of like, look there, twist in, speedy, slide left, whatever. I'm putting some basic text. Basically, just slide it right in. Let's say I put it right here at the beginning, and you're gonna see this big screen pop up, and it's not responding for some reason. Let's give it a second. Right. I don't know why it just kicked me out, but either way, if you ever want to edit it, usually it's supposed to stay up that first time, but if you ever want to edit it, you just click here, this huge like film looking thing, you click there, and you can put any different texts, and there's actually a lot of things in here. I don't know, like you could just look at those, but I don't really mess with most of them. I usually just use titles and stuff, and yeah, you can pick like different text. Like, let's say like I have a whole bunch of text here that I download from online, like bulletproof, and so if you want to use any of those, you can use basically anything that's on your computer. So whatever, let's just pick like this, like, which is what I use for like horror, with like red, this video, and then you probably want to you can use different fonts and stuff, but it doesn't really matter much, and I'll show you why in a second. You want to put it, you know, enter here, because you don't want it to be like all the way across. It's going to be one long, you know, line. So every like 2 or 3 words, you might want to, 1 or 2 actually, you want to go to the next line, right? So here's the next line here. You can hardly see it. You say this video is quiet. Whatever. I'm not even actually going to put this in. Either way, right? And it's going to show it nice and big. Let me go here and let me middle it. You can middle it. You can put it to the left or right. Even, yeah, the location. Shadow. You can put shadow, outline, advance. Like if you want to have an outline, a shadow. You can do a lot of things with this. But, let's see. Go up. Select it. Do that. This video is quiet. It's going to be nice and centered. Right. And then if you go to this, which looks like a... It's basically, yeah, it's cropping. So you go here. For this part, I think it might be different for other people because it used to be different. Let me check. Yeah, it didn't do this before. I don't know why. Usually when you do that, the other side's also supposed to do it. So basically it just gets smaller in the middle of the screen. And then when you do it the opposite... Sorry, it's supposed to get bigger in the middle of the screen. It was supposed to be opposite. So it's different. I don't know why it does this to me now. This is different, but I've just gotten kind of used to it. Now it's showing it literally like how it is on screen. But usually I would have to do this to make it smaller. And this will make it bigger. Which made sense, obviously, because, I mean, look at the square. But usually this other side will go up with it. I don't know why it stopped. So like, yeah, if you want to put it huge like this, yeah, this video is quiet, and this thing is very laggy for some reason. This video is quiet. You can put in nice big things, and you can make it shorter. You can make it as long as you want. I'm gonna make this bigger, so obviously it becomes smaller. But like I said, both sides are supposed to move at the same time, but it stopped doing it for some reason. So I go over here. This is how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to work at the same time. But whatever. I could put this, and you could drag the whole thing, and you can do this. So this video is quiet in the upper right, upper left corner. But yeah. Well, but guys, basically that's it. Whoa. Wait 1 second here. I'm from the future, let me just say. I'm editing this right now, and I just totally noticed I did not show you how to make it a video. So basically, once you're done with the video, which I'm not done here, I just noticed that I just like totally forgot it. So once you're done here, you want to go all the way over here. You're gonna see this blue line, which means it's basically at the end, and you're gonna want to highlight the whole thing, right? I'm gonna try to get less than 35. I haven't finished doing this yet. You want to go up here to File, Render As, and once you come here, there's a lot of options, like a lot of options. I used to use videos for Windows, and here you have HD70, but what I use now is Sony AVC, and you can actually make your own little things. This is what I have. You can go in here and look at it, memory stick or ABCD 1920 1080, whatever. But and you can always even, once you click on here, you can customize a template and make it your own, which is what I did. So I have one for 1080 30, which is this one that I made myself without all that nonsense. 1080p 60 frames, which is what I do now. 720 30 frames. So those are the three. Usually I use 1080 60 30. I used to use 30, but now I use 60. And then all you have to do here is let me just show you the template real quick of the frame rates. 59 to pull NTSC, or if it's 30, you would just use NTSC regular. Profile, you should put that you could only have high definition. You could put how you want it, which definition you want it at, and the form, just leave it how it is. Audio, I don't really know. That's basically it. That's all I have to do. And then once you do this, you can come down here, name it whatever you want, and hit render. It's gonna take, like, depending on how long your video is, if it's somewhere from 15 to 20 minutes, it should take about an hour. If it's about 40 minutes, it should take about 2 hours. So I say every 20 minutes is about an hour. But yeah, back to the past. Before, I want to show you one last thing, because I did not know how to do this before. You could make a video 2 times faster, but that's the whole video. And there's no way to like make this so that it only controls a certain part of the video. So what you have to do is, whichever part of the video that you want to make faster, you have to hold control, and you're gonna see instead of dragging it and making it longer, it's gonna show these little squiggly lines right there. So I'm clicking the wrong one, but either way, let's bring this. I don't want to mess with that. Goodness. Okay, let's do this. Let's insert another track. Let's copy this and paste it up here. Right. So let's say I wanted to make this faster or slower. Basically, if you want to make something faster, let me go over here. Make this a little bigger. Bring down the opacity so you only see this. If you want to make something faster, basically you want to make it shorter, because if it's shorter, it's faster. So if you bring it down, I think it's supposed to tell you somewhere. I don't know if it's maybe because it's like this, but usually it tells you how quick it is. I remember if it showed like a thing down here. I don't know why it's not showing it here, but usually it's supposed to show like a number, like, oh, this is 1.5, speed, and then if you bring it over here, this is 2.0 speed, which I think is the fastest you can make it. It doesn't go past 2.0 speed. So now if you look at this,
What is up, guys?
not 2.0, what am I talking about? Like 0.1, I don't know. Either way. And if we bring it down, we can make it super quick.
Yo.
It's so quick that you can't even see it. God damn. Yo, it disappeared. Like the file disappeared. Goodness. Right. Whatever, you get my picture. If you bring this shorter, like this, you could put like half of the original file. It's gonna be much faster.
Today we're gonna be a little more quiet.
And the thing is, for this here, you're gonna want to put it to best in full, but sometimes it still lags for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, if you have like a really good computer, put it to best in full. But I leave it at best in full. But even though I take it at best in half, best in quarter, it still lags a little here. And sometimes if I try to like take off two things, I mean that's kind of the, you know, take away from getting it for free. Whatever. I've been going on for too long. I'm gonna end it here, guys. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it here. This has been going for a long time. You should know by now how this kind of works. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it here with my beautiful fairy tale background behind me. It's basically behind me, right? Subscribe down below, hit that notification icon. If you do like these tutorials, which I mean, I just went on and on and on about things. I don't know how good this was at all. If you do like tutorials, my tutorials, put it down in the comment, because I mean I'll do another one. Comment down below if you guys like the video. I mean, smash the like if you like the video. But if you want to see other videos like this, you know, comments. Maybe you want to know how the intro's done, how I do my outros, thumbnails. I mean, my thumbnails are not even that great, so do you really want my... Do you really want to know? I mean, I'll teach you the basics. Whatever. And follow my social media. I will have that in the description. Goodness, this video was long. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.